Mike Vallerie, campus scan, joined here by my future employer, Josh Karty from Stanford. See how I worked that into like that?
That's right.
Smart. Number one kicker of his class. I knew that before talking to him. I'm sorry, putting myself out there like that. You started out playing soccer, and you're a kicker for Stanford. I actually started out, I didn't get past the scout team level, but I want to ask, like, what was the big, like, change in technique? Like, what, like, put you over the hurdle of just being a good kicker to, like, actually, like, I can be, like, great at this?
Yeah, I would say just I was fortunate enough to meet my trainer Dan Orner in Charlotte, North Carolina, pretty early on in my career, and he was able to shape me into a good kicker without like getting rid of any bad habits that I developed before seeing him. So I would say like just him like coaching me and teaching me the technique to separate myself from like a soccer swing. Yeah, that kind of took me to the next level pretty early on.
Okay, so you skip like the whole like old head high school coach is like, yeah, just toe the ball. You know what I'm talking about? Those old school
I know what you mean. Yeah. I had a good a good special teams coordinator at my high school too, who was much better than your typical old head like head down follow through type of guy. But he was also helpful too, Coach Vaughn in high school. But Dan definitely took my technique to the next level.
When you're doing your lineup for your field goals, is there like a special thing you do? You know, like I trained with like the Virginia Tech kicker, and he like would like do this wingspan thing.
Yeah, I do everything in my power not to do anything like that, so no one can make fun of it later like that. You know, you got the people who line up and they're just like, I do.
You know, grab the turf, bro, a little like salt there to see the wind.
That's you know, there's an excuse that's actually useful. Yeah. But the other stuff, you know, like I don't like, you know, shuffle my feet and like do some weird stuff at the end, like. But no, I try to keep it as basic as possible so I can keep it as consistent as possible.
I got you. We got to go to a little bit of a lighthearted question. I got to ask, head coach comes to the locker room. He says, we got some bad news. We caught somebody cheating on a test. And your mind goes immediately to, like, what position group? You're like, I know it was someone from this group.
It would probably be the offensive lineman, I bet.
Okay.
Yeah. Offensive lineman. Yeah, I'm not going to say anymore, but probably offensive lineman.
I got you. That's hard to do at Stanford, too.
Yeah. Right. I know specialists, they'd be safe.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, all costs. You play much Madden?
I actually don't.
Okay.
I funny story. I got Xbox, like, junior year of high school. I was, like, 16 or 17. I kind of missed the whole wave of playing Xbox.
I was late.
Yeah, and it came with Madden, and my brother and I, like, we hopped on Christmas morning. We both never played Madden before, and he whooped me 49-0. And I was like, this game's not for me. And so I never really played again. I'm more of a FIFA guy.
Okay. Well, soccer background. There you go.
And Fortnite, of course, too.
Oh, yeah. I outgrew that one right away.
Nah, I outgrew it, but now I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you were a soccer player, what would your FIFA rating be?
Legitimately, if I stuck with soccer, I think I would have been a solid MLS player, or like a second league European player. So I would probably say about like a 65, 64.
Nice.
But you know, with the high ceiling of like an 80, floor of like a 50. You know.
I gotta ask you, are you like more of a kickoff guy or field goal guy? I feel like they kind of go one or two ways.
I mean nowadays, like especially with the rule change of where the touchback puts the ball at the 25-yard line instead of the 20.
Yeah.
There's not really many people who are kickoff guys anymore. So
gotta power through it.
That's it. So I'm a field goal guy. I definitely pride myself in both.
Okay.
I had a very high touchback percentage in college, but I definitely pride myself in field goals.
You left or right hasher preference?
Middle.
Really?
I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, that's how it was. My Coach Taylor this past season at Stanford, he came to me and was like, "Where do you want the ball?" And I'm like, "I don't care." And he's like, "Where do you want the ball?" I'm like, "I don't care." And he had it like, "You want the middle?" I'm like, "Yes, middle." I thought it was like obvious that kickers want the ball in the middle, but I guess actually like some don't want in the middle. So
I haven't heard anyone give a preference to the hash mark.
I think some people. I mean, some NFL. So in the NFL, you get to choose where you kick your extra points from, like left or right hash, and some kick from the hashes. So
that's just.
I think that's
probably compensate swing, but like
I don't know.
that's still kind of
There's some preferences going on, but
Okay.
yeah, I like the middle, and then left hash, right hash. I don't choose. I don't care.
I
Yeah.
got you. Did I miss any questions, Barnabas? That wraps it up, dude. Thank
What
you
you
so
say?
much. That's
Oh,
it.
cool. Sweet. Sorry.